Hello Libra and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for February. So let's see what's coming in for you. The initial message I got, they were bringing me to Pluto moving into Aquarius and saying Libra is really being encouraged to step into their power in new and different ways. So we have, let's see what card has come out for you. That was good timing. Let's see, we've got Page of Shells, Intuition and Inspiration. Beautiful, like this little frog. This is the Page of Cups. Like this little frog that's ready to leap into something new, into a new pond, perhaps. A pond full of all sorts of new life. They're showing me, quite literally showing me the pond, like it's leapt into this pond. There's some water lilies. There's some other different types of frogs here. There's maybe some different types of nutrients, things that feed it. And it's like, ooh, this feels like an exciting new pond. There's so much to discover here. And so it's like, oh, this is an exciting new pond. There's so much to discover here. It's a whole new environment. And they keep showing me algae of some sort, as in, I don't know if it's algae. They just keep saying it's some sort of nutrient that this frog needs that is new and it's plentiful and bountiful. And it's like this abundant new environment that this frog is about to leap into, which is really beautiful. And so it feels like, yeah, I'm opening my heart to this. Of course I'm going to leap into this. This feels exciting. So yeah, potentially a message coming in from your heart or for your heart. Trust your intuition. Something inspiring is coming in that feels like it's a whole new environment and something that can really fulfill you or feed you in some way. And I feel like there's just a whole heap of new experiences, new people, new things around it. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Libra. We've got the Fool and the High Priest. Okay. Aquarius, Air, Uranus, and Scorpio energy with the Fool. That is definitely the leaping into the unknown, into the new. That's what the Fool does. It can hit the reset button, the Fool, but it's like I'm off on the next big adventure. So I'm jumping into this whole new pond here. It doesn't mean the frog can't come back to its old pond, but it just feels like, oh, it feels so good to be here. And the High Priest, Venus, Taurus, and Moon. Yeah, the Venus energy, I'm getting a lot of Venusian energy because it's kind of like, ooh, it feels good. There's a lot of abundance here. There's some nice things. It feels like it's beautiful. So it has to have this kind of, your ruler, Venus, coming through. It is coming in a bit more of a High Priest, Taurus energy. But this is where your cosmic mind is being opened up to new potentials here and to committing to this, to leaping into this unknown. So it actually feels really exciting, Libra, I have to say. So you're really potentially going to have to trust your intuition with this one, but it feels really lovely and interesting. Like I've got they're bringing me to Moon in Taurus. And yeah, I guess Moon does represent not only your intuition, and your emotions, but it represents your home as well. And so we're thinking about this frog jumping into a new environment. Perhaps there's something around your living space that symbolically could shift and change in terms of maybe you want to bring in some new food, something yummy, something beautiful, something pleasurable. They keep showing me food. They keep showing me like the pantry is full and there's something on the bench that it's like I've gone to a boutique shop or a market. It's not something I normally get, but I like seeing it there because it's something new and it feels special. So it's sort of like there's things in your environment that you want that bring you joy. It feels like, okay, this feels like it's something special. So that would be really great to bring that into your environment, whether it's a home space. Environment can be what goes on inside your mind as well. It can be your inner environment, but I'm kind of getting at something that you visually want to see that reminds you of this beautiful new abundant pond that you could leap into. So it just feels like there's something new and abundant in your life. They're wanting you to kind of for you to be triggered by something visually. So it could even be, redecorating or bringing flowers in or something like that, but just something that brings you joy and connects you with that idea of abundance is what they're showing me here, Libra, because that idea and energy can grow and grow and grow. So there can be, yeah, that's kind of what they're showing me. So the little things, they keep showing me a kitchen though. So I guess it is to do with nourishment, food, and abundance, all that sort of stuff that's coming through with that. But there has to be pleasure associated with it as well. Like, this is going to be good for me. Okay, so Libra, let's see what this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Libra. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, and really trust your intuition. If you'd like to explore this further and into the future, because this feels like an exciting new adventure, let's explore what's happening with this pond. There will be an extended reading that will go beyond this reading. So the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, we have the Four of Swords crossed by the King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Oh, a little bit of conflict around, but boom, in comes the Tower. That will get resolved one way or the other. There's an opportunity in front of you. Are you going to grab it, create it, make it? Judgment card. Time to clean and clear things out next to the Tower. My goodness, that's getting rid of all this old debris, old energy, old stuff you no longer need, that's potentially creating challenges for you at this moment in time, or conflict in some way. So there's this clean out that comes in, both emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's like, let's get rid of it. Okay, all the old stuff that Libra doesn't need anymore. So this is the situation, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords always represents somebody. It's a sword, so it represents mindset shifts. It represents having a big think about something, laying some wounds to the side, laying them to rest for the moment, and just taking some time out to go, okay, go deep and go, where am I at? What's going on? What's been the story so far? And how does it all make sense? And it's like weaving all the little bits of information and stories and narratives together into a greater understanding, a different kind of understanding, where you can rework the narrative, rework the script, even rework where you see this story going. So it starts with, what's the story? That's kind of what the Four of Swords is asking. And it can mean rest. It can mean taking some time out to rest, think, recover. That can come through. So sometimes that can be something that just happens, whether you choose it or not. It is crossed by the King of Cups, so that may be a source of, the King of Cups is about emotional balance as well, feeling like managing emotions. So even though you may have been given the gift of time to think and rework something that potentially could shift your perspective or shift the plan or the story of what you're seeing in your life at this moment in time, the emotions could all still be there underneath the surface, the ocean of emotions. So yeah, just managing your emotional responses to things. If it feels like, okay, I just need time to think. So your head is making a lot of sense of something, and your emotions are going whoa all over the shop with this, or just feeling like maybe it's somebody else's emotions, but emotions are here that are blocking it or need to be managed. It could be interesting because the King of Cups represents a deep ocean as well. You can see he's sitting on this ocean. So this is going into a pretty deep emotional space, whereas the Four of Swords wants to go into a deep mental space, but it's almost like maybe some emotions are blocking you in some way, or maybe it's like, I don't necessarily want to go deeper into those emotions and understand them, or maybe you're already feeling like you're drowning in that sea and you can't make sense of it. But either way, we have in your conscious mind the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of interesting because we're seeing a lot of, like, you're crowned here by Uranus air, so in Aquarius with the Fool card. So Uranus is like the higher octave of the Four of Swords. If you think the Four of Swords is like Mercury, your mind, your human mind, Uranus is like the higher mind, the shift of the higher perspectives, the cosmic mind that we're seeing being opened up here with the High Priest. So it's this sense that there's just so much being opened up inside of you that you're potentially going to need to process it. But what it does is it represents change. It represents things and directions are shifting and changing, and perspectives are different, are changing here as well. And so what this little Five of Pentacles in your conscious mind is about understanding that part of the shift is that I can't stay in that old energy. It doesn't resonate for me anymore. It's not serving me anymore. It was a comfort zone, but at the same time, it wasn't giving me the opportunity to grow, especially when it comes to things like career and work and money and home spaces, even health, like the body that is housing you. So very much a lot to do with environment kind of energy. And at the base, we have the Five of Swords. So it's almost like there's some kind of, the Five of Swords is when there's been, you're mentally conflicted about something in your life. You know, it may be that you've had a fight with somebody, or there's been a disagreement, or we can see in the recent past the Two of Swords is there, which is indecision, hesitation, or a choice hasn't been made yet or handed down, or you're just uncertain about the path or direction. And so this uncertainty could be causing a little bit of conflict. Perhaps it's around conflict in your life. But that's what this Four of Swords is doing. It's working it all out with the Uranus there as well. It's just like everything's just going round and around and around until suddenly, boom, revelation, clarity, that lightning bolt. Uranus represents lightning. So boom, into the crown it comes. The clarity, the shift of perspective, or the understanding that you need, it can come in super fast like that. And suddenly this could be inspiration strikes, quite literally, because we've got, or intuition strikes because we've got this card. And then it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I know. Now I see. And it blows away this crown here. The round crown no longer fits a rectangular building. So it can kind of have this sense of destruction in a way, because all those old things that you believed that something was fitting or working in your life, and suddenly realizing, whoa, okay, that's not for me anymore, or that shift to my perspective. Suddenly all the structures around that, or the things around that you don't need anymore, just fall into debris. So it's kind of got this sense. The Tower can represent change, unexpected change, mindset shifts, release, revelations coming in. And yeah, inspiration striking here, intuition striking. The frog suddenly sees the pond, understands the meaning of it all. What was the thing that was going through this Four of Swords mind, and then goes, boom, okay, I'm ready to leap into the unknown. Am I? I don't know. I'm still making that choice. But the revelation is there. The inspiration has struck. You're presenting as the World card. So this is very Saturnian with the world. This garland here represents Saturn's rings as well. And this character is freed from the limitations. There's celebration and release, about stepping into fulfillment. Something is over. A cycle is over. A cycle has ended. You're being released from this old, and think about Saturn, it's the old work that you've been doing, the old work that you've had to put in around something, or that it can feel like it could have felt very restricted as well, like there was a narrowing of what was possible, or the narrow options. But this is the ending here that comes in with the world. You're released and ready to step into a whole new world, which happens to be the new pond that the frog is jumping into. So the opportunity lies in your hands here, like this little Page of Pentacles. It's there for the taking. The opportunity is being given to you. And it's a matter, are you getting the message potentially loud and clear coming in? There's something that you are creating perhaps, or taking this opportunity. It really requires some sort of active part upon you. It's not going to just be handed to you. You need to choose it. So that it's there. The opportunity's there around you. There's opportunities here. You're getting messages with the Page of Pentacles, very tangible ones. There could be work opportunities, opportunities for money, opportunities for growth, opportunities, just they're there. So we have hopes and fears, the Four of Cups. This might be how you're feeling with this energy here, which can feel a little bit like restless or irritable or disillusioned or bored, or, I'm not happy with what's on offer, or I'm not getting what I want. What's coming towards me is not what I'm wanting at this moment. So it might feel a little bit like, feeling a bit frustrated or unfulfilled. I always see the Four of Cups as like a catalyst energy. Notice where those things are rumbling, where, especially with Uranus, you're going to have the rumblings. It represents change and lightning strikes and earthquakes and things like that. Revolutionary and agitation, it can represent that as well. It agitates before it makes the change. So work out where you're getting frustrated or agitated, because that's potentially showing you, okay, this is where the opportunity is to change and open up to these new potentials. So then we have the choice. Okay, you can't put off this choice for too long. Here comes the Lover's card. It is about making a choice, a very clear choice. And the choice is about stepping into the unknown here with the Page of Wands. This Page of Wands is very pioneering, stepping into new territories. It's walking into the desert going, I haven't explored this before. This looks something new. And I can see there's potential for growth here. So we can see the little growth on its wand, on its staff there, and it's going, ooh, I'm ready to go exploring. This is a very pioneering and exploring little Page of Wands. The king sent the page off and said, go find new lands, go find new opportunities and come and report back to me. So this page is on a bit of a mission to find something new that is yet to be explored but has a lot of potential. And so it's right next to this Queen of Cups because it's saying, this is a desert. There's no water here. But we need water for the growth. And then right next to this Page of Wands is the Queen of Water herself, the Queen of Cups, holding a big cup. So it's like, again, it comes back to that thing of the frog jumping in, the Page of Shells, the frog jumping into a new pond. What is this cup that the Queen is holding that is around emotional renewal, replenishment, intuition, inspiration, fulfillment? It needs to be alongside this Page of Wands for this to work. Otherwise, he's just going to find himself in a desert without any water. He needs the water. So it really needs to have that sense of, it needs to feel new, exciting, making the choice of going into new territory, but also it has to have the emotional renewal and replenishment attached to it as well. So we have, as an overall energy, the Judgment card. And the Judgment card, we can see things of, these are the people that have died here. They're rising up and they're moving up, going up to the angels. They're going up to heaven or wherever it is, your other dimension, whatever it is that you're thinking. The energies have passed over and are going up into a review state, a review process. How did this happen? How was the life? What happened? Life review kind of thing. So it represents a clearing out and ending, letting energies pass through and clear out. And actually, perhaps there could be an element of assessment and review as it happens. And once you've kind of got it, but it's about not being too attached to judgment or that review, just going, okay, this happened, that was the life, those are the energies that have passed through, and let them pass through, because that makes way for the rebirth. So the Judgment card represents a cleaning and clearing out of energies that have passed in your life. And that's why I like the Tower next to it, actually, because the Tower's just got, it's sort of like, instead of having it to be a long, slow clean out, it's a fast clean out. It's it's like a 36-hour fast. It's something that can reset really quickly kind of thing. It's not, I'm going on a diet for like 6 months. It could still be that, but there's something here that is like the Tower just clears it out faster than what is possible normally or what you think. So it's not too hard to clear this out. And sometimes this Tower energy is just really fantastic for that. Okay, so it may be that things are happening quite quickly in terms of these changes, and to see them as that, they're changes that are clearing out old energies that are no longer for you, and they're no longer working for you anymore. And whilst that can be a little bit like a period of adjustment, understand once the dust of the Tower settles, the Tower has collapsed and falls to the ground, there's a bit of dust and everything. Once that settles, the Judgment comes in and clears it all out. Goes, right, let's get rid of all this dust and debris. We don't need this anymore. And then the frog sees it. It's like a little clearing. The fog clears, the dust clears, and suddenly the frog sees the new pond and goes, I'm ready to jump in there. So we have There is plenty for everyone, including me. This is your affirmation card, the ocean of life. I love how we had the ocean here. So sometimes we had that blocking you in the first place, which may have been thinking that there wasn't enough. This might have been the opposite of what this says that was blocking you. So it says, the ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. Fantastic. And we've got, I'm open and receptive to new avenues of income. Yes, I'm getting a lot of career and money stuff and opportunities coming through with this for you, Libra, as well. It says, I now receive my good from expected and unexpected, because we've got the Tower and Uranus. It's going to come left field. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. That's opening up that cosmic mind there in the High Priest. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. Wow. So it's this sense of feeling quite blessed, even though there's some big changes, but feeling blessed with this opportunity to step into this new territory, into this new the lightning bolt of inspiration and intuition striking. So let's see. Ooh, of course, we've got a key. What else would we have when there's so much is being unlocked here very quickly? Okay, so the key, and in the center we have the beautiful flower. And so it really is about things blossoming and blooming in your life. It's the key to abundance that is being offered here. Some of you quite literally might get keys around this. So it could be a key to a new home, key to a car, key to something. Treasure box is being unlocked. But there's something with the unlocking of this, we're getting the blooming, the blossoming, the abundant energy that comes through with it. Just might be a little bit dramatic on the way through with the Tower and the Judgment card. Those cards bring a little bit of drama with them. But I think once you kind of fully understand the choice, because it might not feel like you have the choice or that you've chosen yet because of the Tower card, but the Lovers card is saying you do have the choice to choose to step into this and to feel really positive about stepping into the new and not going back to that old that you've outgrown. So that is and it feels exciting. It really does. It feels like there could be all sorts of exciting, interesting opportunities that come your way that may not necessarily feel like that at first, but if you shift your perspective, which is what that Uranus energy is, expect the unexpected with this. What you think it's going to be might be something totally different, but there's good positive energy around where it's wanting to take you here, Libra. So that's what we're going to explore in the extended reading. We see this Page of Wands standing on the precipice of the new land, of the desert, going, okay, I'm about to step into this. I'm making the choice to step into this new territory, to step into the unknown. I've got my beautiful water, the Queen of Cups. This could be somebody by your side who's being very supportive as well. It's a very supportive energy, the Queen of Cups. I've got support here, emotional support for this. And so where is it going once the frog leaps into its new pond? So where is this all going? How is this being supported by the universe? Because it feels correct. It feels right. So let's see what happens next. That's all in the extended reading. So love it if you come over. The link will be in the description box below and we'll explore this further. So thanks for joining me, Libra. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments and it helps with the growth of the channel. And I really appreciate it, and take care.